Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you all guys are fine. So our today's topic is history of pharmacovigilance and introduction of pharmacovigilance. So we will see first the what is the history of pharmacovigilance. History of pharmacovigilance was started 175 years ago on 29 Jan 1848. When a young girl, Hannah Greener, from north of England, died after receiving chloroform anesthetic before removal of an infected tunnel. Sir James Simpson had discovered that chloroform is safe and powerful anesthetic, and he had introduced it in clinical trial. The cause of Hannah's death was investigated to understand that actually what happened to the Hannah, but it was impossible to identify what happened to her. Probably she died due to lethal arrhythmia or pulmonary aspiration. So friends, we will move towards the introduction of pharmacovigilance. So pharmacovigilance, suppose we divide the word pharmacovigilance in two parts, pharmacon and vigilier. Pharmacon means drug and vigilier means to keep watching. That means to keep watching on the drug. And according to the WHO, the definition of pharmacovigilance is that it is a science and activity relating to the detection, assessment, understanding and prevention of adverse drug event or other medical related problems or biological problems. So my next question is that why we need pharmacovigilance? To recognize the risk factor, adverse drug reaction, unexpected adverse reaction, drug-drug interaction, and long-term efficacy. My next question is for you guys. What is adverse drug reaction? Adverse drug reaction. It is an unintended noxious effect that is attributed to a medicine when it has been given within the normal range of doses. Example, suppose any drug is taken by the patient for its desirable effect, but sometimes it shows undesirable effect. This is the example of adverse drug reaction. My next question is that what is adverse event? Adverse drug event. Adverse drug event, it is undesirable occurrence that occurs in medicine in context of drug which may or may not be causally related with the medicine. Example, rashes on skin and diarrhea. Then what is the difference between adverse drug reaction and adverse drug event? Adverse drug reaction, it is related with the medicine, and adverse drug event, it may or may not be causally related with the medicine. Then what is meant by causality? Causality is the relationship between suspected drug and adverse drug event. What is the minimum criteria required for the valid case? First one is an identifiable patient, identifiable reporter, suspected drug, and adverse drug event. When do we consider an event to be serious? If the event is associated with any one of the following: death, if suppose it may cause death, life-threatening, medically significant, prolongation of hospitalization, or medical disability. My next question is name of some regulatory bodies or regulatory authorities. For the India, it is CDSCO, that is Central Drug Standard Control Organization. For US, it is US FDA, that means United States Food and Drug Administration. Then for UK, it is MHRA, that means Medicine and Healthcare Regulatory Agency. For Europe, EMEA, that means European Medical Agency. And for Canada, that is HC, that means Health Canada. These all are the regulatory bodies. My next question is that what is the day zero in pharmacovigilance? The day zero is the day in which when you have information about the minimum criteria required for valid case. So earlier we see that an identifiable patient, an identifiable reporter, suspected product and adverse event. This is the information about pharmacovigilance. Thank you so much, guys.